Hi everyone, this is Bill here, and today I'm taking you on a bit of like a studio tour, editing room tour. I've done it before briefly, but I want to do it in a bit more depth today. So I'll show you what I've got, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so where the hell do I start? Well, let's start with this light here. I am forever blowing up these light bulbs. I mean, that's not real blood on there, that's fake blood, but I'm forever damaging these lights. They always tend to fall over, those legs just don't do it, and if you pull these wires or you trip over these wires, it just falls over. So I've lost a light, I need to buy a new light, so note to self, do that later when you're editing this, remember to buy the light. These are all the past projects: Castlevania, the Late Night Review cardboard projects, Castlevania, Starwing, or Star Fox if you're from America, Super Mario World, Super Mario 3, Duck Hunt, we have Super Mario Land, and down there is Doom and Doom 2. Underneath there are all the, hopefully this doesn't fall down, but all the characters and stuff from the game that I did it on. If you've been following what I've been doing, I'm doing Cardboard Doom 2 at the moment, so this is the Icon of Sin level, and it's pretty damn big, but I'll give you a little demonstration of how it's all going. We've got the jaw down here, because I want him to speak. I did a little video based around this the other day, but I'll just show you again. So he's speaking like that. We got like all the artifacts down here that you pick up, like the biosuit and the, what was this sphere called? I can't remember the name of the sphere. But yeah, all the bits around here. And around the back, you have that compartment where you go into John Romero's head. Oh, not to mention this as well. This will come out of his head. So that will spin round out of there like that. But yeah, nearly slipped up on that shit. We've got the little compartment here with John Romero's head. So what I want to do, it's a bit of a mess behind there. Can you see? There's like a paint lid that I've used to help Baphomet pop out a bit more. So what I want to happen is we come up on the little thing, we ride up like that, and then we fire the rocket. Imagine you're the rocket, fly through like that. That will flip up and then into the compartment there, which will blow up. I'll set that on fire, and we come back out, and then that fire will burst out here, and eventually, hopefully, I really hope, that will all just crumble down and burn. That's my idea. Behind here, we've got more bits and bobs. This is all just miscellaneous stuff that I've got to either cut out or keep hold of or whatever for some reason. It's all basically, that's all Doom 2 related. Got a hard green screen down here for any work that I'm doing out of cardboard that I need green screen for. We have like a backdrop that's green here. This thing was much bigger than I thought it'd be. It came in a little tiny package, and as soon as I ripped it open, the whole thing just burst out and popped me right in the nose and gave me a nosebleed. True story. We got all my stuff here from Doom. The previous video I did, all like trophies on the wall of like past experiences of the work that I did. So we'll just have a quick zoom in on that. You've got the Baron of Hell. If you see the video, you'll understand why he looks like that. All the bits and bobs, the little artifacts. Icons, that's a better word. A demon with a hole punched through him from a shotgun. Various other little bits as well. Levels and other little things too. So yeah, all good experiences. And then it's a bit of Alien as well. In honesty, the 8 cardboard Alien thing I did, in retrospect, even though it wasn't really that long ago that I did it, I'm not as proud of it. And it took me about 8 months to make it, and I'm just not proud of it anymore. We got to have the hanging bodies up here, the crucified bodies of your mates. Oh, and over here we have a TV. I was going to use this for future late night reviews, use a real TV, and it's good to have a TV as well, but in the end I decided to go with the PC. This thing's been lingering in the background. I wanted to get a real PC. I was going to have the handmade PC as before, but I've wanted a PC for quite some time, and now I have one. And it cost me I think it cost about £200. So, you know, I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price, but I got it now. So yeah, I mean, this is the room that I do all my stuff in. This is all the late night review room, whatever you call it. Jaws here. I researched what was the most iconic movie poster of all time. It happened to be Jaws. What do you think? I mean, that's everyone's fear, right? Being in the ocean and a shark being beneath you. That's definitely my fear anyway. So that captivated a lot of people and got the film seen and admired, and being a absolute classic it is today. We've got the Games Master tip book. We have the Golden Thumbs Up Award from Do You Nerd that they kind of gave me for winning YouTuber of the Month, which is pretty damn awesome. Got behind there is a little nod to Wilson and Ripley from the Cardboard Alien film thing I did. We've got my tips book here, which I'll just take you through. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty pleased with this. This is the sort of thing I'd probably keep from all this stuff. This is basically like tips and stuff. When I did when I did sort of certain videos, let me just focus a bit better. When I did certain videos, I'd make a little tips book, because we all had something like this back in the day, didn't we? Like little tips you would write down because there's no internet and you'd have to keep record. So yeah, this is like what to do in Shadowgate, if you've ever played Shadowgate before. One of my favourites growing up, actually, Shadowgate, although a lot of people didn't like it. Castlevania as well, little Medusa heads stuck, they definitely do. Hit the wall to find pork chops. The red, what is red may never die. A little nod to Game of Thrones. Game over, because that's as far as I got. Death. He's very hard. What else? Oh, Top Gun. I was quite like the way I did this one. It's nice and colourful. Beware of those flying missile things. They're flipping nightmare. The refilling part is impossible. I think we can all agree on that. Try everything when trying to land a plane. That's again probably quite true to most people. You tried everything and nothing seemed to flipping work. And Doom. Here's the cheats, guys. If you want to know how to play Doom or cheat in Doom, that more is. IDDQD for God mode. ID KFA for all the stuff. ID clip so you can walk through walls, or what I call it, ghost mode. What the hell am I talking about? ID clev level skip. So you do ID clev and then the episode number, and that's as far as I got. I need to sort it out and do some more. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, that's just come through the paper. Okay, so there you go. There's my cheat book. I've got to remember where to put this back properly for continuity. Make sure I remember to check before I put it back when I do filming again. We've got a green screen a green screen window here for the rain and all that sort of stuff. We got some of the iconic games, Nukem 3D and Doom 2. A film that I really like called Shogun Assassin, although I prefer the Japanese versions of them. I'm not trying to be a hipster, it's just I prefer the storylines. They're a bit more in depth, and there's more of them as well in the Baby Cart series than Shogun Assassin. Ultimate Doom, Thy Flesh Consumed, the first big box game I ever had as a kid was that. What else we got? Thrasher, I like skateboarding. My brother's a good skateboarder and stuff, and support the scene and whatever. So I put the first issue of Thrasher skateboarding magazine on the wall there. Super Nintendo games and stuff, because I'm a bit of a Super Nintendo guy. I like Super Nintendo. And Akira, one of my favourite Japanese animations, or anime, or manga, whatever you want to call it. And we got all the magazines down here, because kind of back in the day we all had magazines lying around to give us tips and tricks. But look at this, man. This is the Doom Survivor Strategies Secrets Guide or whatever. But it's massive. I never knew there was so much to know about Doom. Turns out there is. But Doom is Doom, and that is that. We'll get rid of that out of the set, and out of the set as well. We don't want to film those by mistake, because that would be stupid. One thing I forgot to show you, Christ, is my magazines. I have got so many magazines. There's a bit of a story behind why I have so many of these. Well, these are actually my magazines from way back in the day, but they're not actually mine. They belong to my friend. But I was always around his house, and the majority of the time I spent around his house when he was playing games is I was reading these magazines and getting tips and stuff, helping him trying to beat the games. And I've got so many of them, but I heard they were going to have one big bonfire one day, and I was like, you guys aren't throwing out those magazines. They're like, well, we've got no real need for them. Do you want them? And I was like, yes. So what I did over the space of probably about a year and a half is cycle down to Guildford, because I couldn't really afford the train because I didn't have much money. Cycle down to Guildford about 27 miles, and each time I would pick up a wad of these magazines and take them home. But because I'm on a bike, there wasn't much room, or I didn't have much on a bike, so I couldn't really. I had a bag, and I could probably put about that many in a bag. So I'll keep on going down on multiple trips, which would give me a bit of exercise as well, to get more of these magazines. And in the end, I got a whole. So that's a lot of cycling. There's a lot of miles. But with each journey, it was fun, because I wasn't sure what I'd be coming home with. So I got so many in there, man. But like each of them is just. I'm like, oh my god, I remember this, nostalgic trip back to the past. There's nothing like magazines to take you back, really, I find. Games is one thing, but magazines is a whole new avenue of taking you back to the past. And Syndicate, remember that? Anyway, that's my magazine. Sorry I missed that out. So yes, that is my room. Is there anything else to show you, really? Not really very much, I guess. I've got a blind, so I can do this and look around at people. Oh, my car! Let me show you my car. I'm terrible at driving. Okay, let's have a look at my car. I'll show you what I did to it. In 20 seconds of having it, I knocked the bloody wing mirror off. The whole thing came off and they managed to fix it back on at the garage, but I knocked the whole thing off trying to get out of my drive over there. It was so stupid. I mean, like, look at this. You've got the P plate there. I'm a learner, you know, I've just passed. And the skull and crossbones. Don't quite match, do they? Anyway, I'll take you into my little other office. I'll shut you down later. And you. So, walk through here. Sorry about the microphone, by the way. I noticed it's bumping. Hopefully it's going to be alright. So, okay. So here it is. Okay. So this is my editing room. This is where I'm going to start doing my editing. I haven't actually touched it yet because I've got nothing really to edit. Nothing intense to edit because I do all my hard editing work on here and other editing on the MacBook. But yeah, I've got a few little bits to show you. I bought this ring from Romero Games. I thought it was cool. I'm a big skull ring guy. I had to get it, although it doesn't fit my finger, unfortunately. I found this Baphomet. I'm not a Satanist, but I just thought it would look cool. Baphomet pin. This is Valhalla, which is a drink that I got in Svalbard, which is near enough from the North Pole. Not really nice drink. It's actually mead, but really, really sweet mead. It's actually quite good. There is a Sonic statue type thing. There, Tom, I'm very sorry you left it around here, but that is now mine. No, I'm joking, I gave it back to you. Some stuff here that you've probably seen before. My grandmother drew me this. I keep it next to me while I'm editing. Oh, some skateboards. Alien. My brother hooked these up for me. Alien. And there's the Dark Horse Alien there. I can't remember. I think it was Earth War. I can't remember the... what was that one? Dark Horse with that image. I can't remember. Oh, look at this. A massive Doom mouse mat that I found, which is pretty cool. Got is that a Blue Yeti microphone? I think it is. And then my MacBook. Oh, and Lost in Translation skateboards, and the Angry Video Game Nerd Mario 3 script. I'm a huge fan of Mario 3. I like James Rolfe. I think he's a very talented dude. So I bought his script and hang it there as a bit of a inspiration to keep me going on YouTube. Although I'm thinking of quitting. I made that in Japan. Every single Japanese person I met, I got them to write something down, although I was kind of like, I didn't know what they were saying or what they were writing or whether they were insulting me. So it's quite interesting to look back upon that, my entire journey in Japan. There's some work by my friend Defuma, which is basically like all the alien characters comprised into a sheet of A3. Good stuff. Skateboards here, Nick Tucker and Carlos. I always have trouble pronouncing his second name. Ribeiro. Yeah, Blanca. That glows in the dark as well. It's pretty damn sweet. And we've got some guy here that my grandmother painted. I can't remember his name, but pretty damn good, man. Really cool. Like, you can get as close as you want and it still looks realistic. And then we've got sort of SD cards, memory cards, my GoPro, just in case anyone breaks in and I can just film them on the spot. Although we do have like a CCTV here and an alarm system, so don't think about breaking in. We got our pop filter. We got my printer under there for all the printing and stuff. I can briefly show you the stuff I've got in here if you give me 5 seconds to put it all out. Okay, so this is my chest where I keep all my stuff, all my important things that I just want to be kept out of the way. I don't really like clutter too much. I'm one of those people that likes minimalism, but I like to have things as well. So this is basically all my little things, old school work and things that mean something to me, photographs from my wedding and like important things. But there's all my stuff in there, all my video game stuff. I try and get it out as best I can, but I think you've seen it before. Got my copy of Doom from back in there. That's my copy, and John Romero signed it for me, which is nice. Oops, sorry. We've got like the mini consoles, because I love those things, because you can really sort of like have all the games you want. You know, you can. I don't know if you can hack the Mega Drive Mini yet. I've heard you can, but the other ones you can as well. The other ones you definitely can, I think. So I'm going to look into hacking those. So I'm going to have all the games I grew up with playing those. And we got my copy of Mario 3. Oops, sorry. My copy of Mario 3 from Japan that I spent my last amount of money on when I went to Japan. We got my Doom discs in there. I won't get them out, but you know the picture. And then more schoolwork. That's my best schoolwork in there, that little package there. And my original NES as well. So that's basically just a quick run through of all my stuff, all my important things that I keep. I'll go through more in depth for those another day. But yeah, this is my studio. I hope you've liked it.